Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm on a roll today. Alright, I meant to recap episode 6 of the Mando, and this is a very late recap of the final episode of season 2, which was amazing. I wanted to talk about that Boba Fett episode, and his music was wonderful. Anyway, we have this. So there's a lot in this episode we wanted to talk about. Let's go over it. So, the Empire dudes, and by the way, this is a even more low budget, more of a lower budget recap. We went from video editing to slideshow to I'm just gonna make a folder of pictures and scroll through it. Who cares? You're watching it, right? If you made it this far, if you're even watching. If you're not watching, you wouldn't be hearing these words. So, the Empire is trying to get away. Our heroes track them down. This ship has the doctor from the cloning facility. I don't even know the name of the planet. Anyway, our heroes get them. There's a little standoff, showdown. And I believe it's this pilot is holding the doctor hostage. And I don't know, I think it's this one, but he's just, one of the other pilots is like, what are you doing? Don't do that. He shoots that pilot. He's talking trash to Cara Dune, which you don't want to do, because she shoots him right in the head, takes him out. They're heading to, I don't know, another planet. They meet up with Bo-Katan and the other Mandalorian female. And by the way, Axe Woves was not here. They go to a bar, and 2 out of the 3 Mandalorians that would hang out that were together previously that we saw are not, or whatever. One out of the 3 is not here. Where did he go? Did he take the day off? Either way, that just meant that he was not in the episode, but what are you going to do? Let me check on the baby taking a nap. He's still good. Anyway, they know who Boba Fett is, and they're all like, you're not a real Mandalorian, how dare you? And he's all like, I pledge allegiance to nobody. And also, he gets his Beskar kicked by the other Mandalorian female person. Why would that happen? You got this guy who's a battle-hardened warrior for years, the real, quote-unquote, real son of Jango Fett, and he gets beat. I also don't know why they have this huge thing against Jango and Boba. Whatever. It's like, who are you to say that they're not real Mandalorians? But anyway, they fight, and they're all like, well, we can get your Darksaber, so let's all help and be friends. So they pretend, they use the Empire ship, they use Boba's ship to pretend to be an Empire person to crash land to get into, what's his face's, Moff Gideon's ship. So they get in, they shoot up the stormtroopers per usual. They split up. They tell Mando to go get the baby Yoda, and with everyone else, they say we're gonna go get Moff Gideon. So Mando's walking around. He sees the dark troopers that we saw in episode 6, I believe. He has to fight one very difficult battle, and they were very hard to deal with, or I should say, this one that he fought was very hard to deal with. So I was thinking, how in the world is he going to deal with the rest? We'll see. He finally finds, and this was Sam's prediction. I laughed to myself because I'm just like, here's the Darksaber. Will it cut the baby? No. Anyway, he finds Grogu. Moff is like, go ahead, take him. Just leave me alone. And in pure bad guy fashion, he's like, I'm going to attack you. Out of nowhere. So luckily, Mando's Beskar saves them. They battle. No, this is the dark saber for the Mandalorians, and he defeats Moff Gideon with the dark saber. So that's a duel. So a problem arises when he goes to bring Moff Gideon to everyone else. Bo-Katan doesn't like it, and Moff Gideon is like, she is angry because the darksaber that she's been searching for has been claimed by our Mando. Which I think to myself, in Rebels, Sabine just kind of gave the darksaber to Bo-Katan. What's the difference? Whatever. Mando didn't care. Mando does not care. He tries to hand it to her, but she's angry. Anyway, the Dark Troopers are activated. I forgot that we were expecting to see a Jedi because Grogu had reached out to the Force, right? So they're pinned down. The Dark Troopers are coming, and then we see a singular X-Wing show up. So I'm thinking, I didn't put it together at the time. I was thinking, okay, what Jedi could this be? And we see the dark robes walking. I have to admit, I saw this and I was like, it's kind of a slight figure to be Luke Skywalker. I thought it was a female Jedi, somebody new. But then, the green saber came out. The right hand with the black glove came out. I watched this the morning it came out. I didn't stay up till 3 a.m. I'm East Coast, but I was very happy. I had a smile on my face the entire time. I didn't cry. But it was very satisfying to watch. The hallway scene was very satisfying to watch. And now people are putting that side by side with Darth Vader's scene in Rogue One. Thank you to the people that did that. Anyways, it's Luke Skywalker. He comes in, tears the Dark Troopers up like butter. Hot knife through butter. I did not have this reaction. And I will say, though, so I had only seen the movies. Everybody knows that most of the fan base, I would say, is not happy with episode 8 and how they treated Luke Skywalker. So to have this reaction, if you were an EU fan, if you started watching it very early on, which I didn't start watching Star Wars as a kid, but this is the Luke Skywalker that you've read about, that you envision him becoming after Return of the Jedi, right? Just, he's the Jedi. I mean, you have Ahsoka and Ezra, and there's others out there, but I mean, he's the bring balance to the Force guy, right? Or Anakin? Or him through Anakin? Anakin through him? Whatever. So to have this reaction is justified. Don't let anyone tell you that you should not have it. So I wasn't that emotional, but it was pretty awesome to watch. Well done, Filoni and Favreau, for getting most, I would say like 99% of the fan base to love this scene. Man, those scenes. So anyway, Luke's all like, hey, Mando's like, are you a Jedi? Din Djarin, if only you had any idea. But anyway, so Grogu is looking to Mando to get permission to leave, and Grogu reaches for his face, and in only the second time, except for when he had to take it off to heal, Mando shows his face. That was emotional. Let's see. R2-D2 shows up, more emotion and nostalgia, and then they leave. The question now if I go back to the beginning. Where did they go from here? So, Grogu will be taught by Luke. People are like, does that mean he's one of the students that Kylo Ren obliterates? I don't know, because I feel like Grogu's going to be back. He's too much of a moneymaker. They're not going to let him be gone from this series for too long. And they're gonna have to start with a new storyline, probably something to do with the Mandalorian, since the whole dark saber drama is up in the air. I don't think it'll take too long for Grogu to come back. I don't know how much Luke Skywalker will be coming back, though. Maybe not too much, but fear not, Grogu fans. He'll be back in some capacity. But awesome episode, awesome end to the season. Lots of questions in the air as far as where they go from here. But I guess we'll see. Thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, please. Subscribe, please. Bye-bye.